Hi guys, good morning. How are you? Welcome to our distance learning. I'm going to tell you what should you do inside our class. So now let's start our class lesson 4. By the end of the lesson you will be able to understand the difference between normal and extreme weather. Also you are going to understand the link between extreme weather and global warming. What's extreme weather? It's a type of weather. Do you think is it dangerous or it's safe? Dangerous. Normal or not normal? It's not normal. So extreme weather is not normal, it's very dangerous. Like what? Too hot, too cold, yes, too rainy, too windy. That's why it is very dangerous. Now let's present the new words for today. Atmosphere, atmosphere. This is the gases around our earth. The gases around our earth, we call it atmosphere. Sandstorm, sandstorm. It's a strong wind carrying with it clouds of sand. That's why we call it sandstorm. It has strong wind with cloud of sand. Flood, flood. When it rains too much and water covers roads, cars, buildings, we call it flood. Gases, gases like oxygen, nitrogen, CO2, carbon dioxide, we call them gases. Hurricane, hurricane, it's a storm with a very strong wind. Pollution, pollution, dirts. We have 3 types of pollution: water pollution, air pollution, and land pollution. Things that make the earth dirty. Heat wave, heat wave. It's higher than normal temperatures and go on for several days. That's why we call it heat wave. Let's practice some activities to practice these words. Group A, open your activity book, page 172. I need you to read these sentences in exercise 5 and then find the word. Read the definitions and find the word. Group A. Group B, open your learner's book, page 205. Match the word with the meaning in exercise 6. C, open the activity book, page 172. Match the word with the picture. Let's check our answers together. Group A, number 1. These gases are not good for the Earth's temperature, so we call it what? Greenhouse. So what's a greenhouse? Bad gases. and they are bad for the temperature for the earth. 2. Numbers that show how hot or cold something else. Temperature. How hot, how cold. 3. This type of weather causes lots of problems. Extreme. 4. All the gases that are around the earth. Atmosphere. 5. Global warming is a serious danger for life on earth. A large dry area with very low rainfall, it's a desert. A lot of bad gases in the atmosphere, pollution. Great job, group A. Group B. Match the word with the meaning, definitions. Heat wave, higher than normal temperatures that goes on for several days. Flood, when it rains too much and water covers roads, cars, buildings. Hurricane, it's a storm with very strong wind. Sandstorm, another strong wind but carrying cloud of sand. That's why we call it sandstorm. The last one, temperature. It's the higher than normal temperature that goes for the atmosphere, sorry, number 5, atmosphere. It's the gases around the earth. Wow, great. Group B. Group C, let's match the word with the picture. Number 1, sandstorm. Number 2, flood. 3, heat wave. 4, hurricane. Now, I need you all to open your learner's book, page 205. We are going to read an article about 2 topics. The first topic is what is extreme weather. So let's read this paragraph, but first look at this picture and tell me what's happening there. Is it normal weather or is it extreme weather? Yes, it's extreme weather. Where does it happen? Mumbai. What type of extreme weather is it? It's a flood. Perfect. Now let's read about what's happening there. What's the weather like today where you live? When I walked out of my house this morning, it was warm and sunny, which is quite normal weather for my area in spring. But sometimes in some places, weather can become unusual. For example, unusual means different, strange, like too hot, too cold, or even too windy or too rainy. This weather is called extreme. Heat waves, floods, hurricanes, and sandstorms are all types of extreme weather, and they are happening more often. So this paragraph is talking about the difference between normal weather and extreme weather. Normal weather like warm, sunny, this is normal. But extreme, it means that unusual, strange, different. Like too windy, too hot, too rainy, too cold. What are the types of extreme weather like hurricane, heat waves, floods, and sandstorm? Now let's move to which is talking about what is global warming. Okay, global warming. In this picture also you can see typhoon, Haima, Hetsa, Shenzhen. So this is another type of extreme weather. Now let's read what is global warming. Did you know that in the past 50 years the earth has become warmer by 0.5 degrees Celsius? That might not sound very much, but it is. This rise in the Earth's temperature is called global warming. Most scientists believe it is the reason why extreme weather is happening more often. This is what is global warming does. So what's global warming, girls? The rise of Earth temperature. The rise of Earth's temperature. We call it global warming. Okay, let's read more about it. We said the rise of temperature. So it means that what happened to the water on the earth? It will become warmer. So oceans become warmer, more moisture evaporates, turning into gas, hurricanes, flood, etc. How does global warming happen? The procedure, the steps. Energy from the sun enters the atmosphere. The right amount of energy leaves the atmosphere. Go back again to the space. Earth has the right temperature, 16 degrees Celsius. Pollution, too many bad gases in the atmosphere, too much energy stays in the atmosphere. So Earth's temperature rise. That's why. Why Earth's temperature rise? Because of too much energy stay in the atmosphere. Bad gases stays in the atmosphere. That's why it causes the global warming. So after reading this one, we need now to answer some questions. So I need you to open your activity book, page 171. We need to find true or false for these sentences. Number 1, the Earth has become 5 degrees Celsius warmer in the past 50 years. No, of course, it's false. It's happening. It has become 0.5 degrees Celsius warmer. Number 2, extreme weather is happening more often because of the global warming. Yes, global warming causes rise in temperature, extreme weather, bad weather, abnormal weather. Number 3, light rain, warm sunshine, and snow are types of extreme weather? Of course not. These are types of warm or normal weather. But what are the types of extreme weather as we said before? Heavy rain, okay, too hot, too cold, too windy. Number 4, greenhouse gases are caused by nature. Nature make the greenhouse gases? No. Who made it? People. People. From where? From driving cars, factories, pollution, smoking. So this is make greenhouse gases. Number 5, greenhouse gases help keep the earth at the correct temperature? No, it makes the temperature rise. The earth's temperature rise. That's why green gases or greenhouse gases is not good. They are not good. They are bad for the temperature. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you later in the next one. Bye.